Happy Saturday! Today is an exciting day because today I am trying on wedding dresses. Oh, I am so excited and so nervous, more nervous than excited if I'm being real. We have 2 separate appointments today, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I already put my sisters in charge of like filming content and taking pictures and everything. Just made Johnny some pancakes. Those were some ugly looking pancakes. And I made myself a yogurt parfait. And then I'm gonna get ready. I wanna do my makeup and I wanna do my hair, but I only have an hour to get ready. So we'll see what we're able to come up with. Hello, Floating Head Jackie here. I wanted to do a commentary for a lot of these clips because there wasn't a ton of talking or explanation going on. First, I was running so late that my hair and makeup was a disaster when I got there, and our first stop was David's Bridal. I did not have a great experience, and it was mainly because, for 2 main reasons. I feel like the stylist that helped me didn't actually grab the dresses that I wanted to try. Like, I was showing her different pictures, like this is the exact dress I want to try, and I get it, like, oh, it's not in stock, oh, it's not in your size. Like, I get that, so then they'll try and find something similar. But I feel like the dresses she did pick out for me, none of them were the ones I actually wanted to try on. So that was like the first reason why I didn't have a good experience. The second is, even though she took my measurements, she grabbed sizes that were like 4 times way too big for me. And when you're trying on a dress that you're drowning in, it just makes you look bigger, feel bigger, and not envision how beautiful the dress could really be. Because I feel like some of the dresses you're gonna see here that I tried on, they're beautiful dresses, but because they did not fit me like even close, they all looked terrible on me. I felt really defeated and discouraged here at David's Bridal, and I felt like, because this was my first time trying on any wedding dresses, I thought, if this is what wedding dresses are gonna look like on me, like, I'm not gonna feel beautiful on my special day, because this was terrible. And like, I wanted to cry on the spot because I did not feel pretty in a single one of these dresses. I felt like a whale, and I hated it so much.
Excitement?
Nervous, super nervous. Oh, I think it's not enough arm covering. more arm cover. A thicker, yeah.
But are you confident with it? I wonder, like, feels a little boring, actually. So, I'm excited. I was like, let's just go and pick this one.
What do you guys think?
You're so pretty.
You like the boring?
Yeah.
It's so, oh, but it's so cool.
You like the boring?
Ooh, okay.
So it could either be
Ooh, okay.
It's not her size, so
Yeah.
it'll be like different, more support, even the sleeves, everything.
Will be a little shorter. Ooh.
Are you saying like this?
Yeah, instead of all the way.
Like a quarter length sleeve?
Yeah, a quarter length, just up to your elbow, you know.
How do you feel about a...
Do you want it all the way, full sleeve?
Well, this does feel a little long, so it'd probably be shorter for me.
Oh, wow. A woodsy princess, wow. This does give that like woodsy fairy princess kind of vibe.
It does have kind of that like fairy tale vibe.
Ooh. That's okay.
Oh, I like the sparkle on this one a lot more.
Like the smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very pretty. You need more clavicle. No boobie, clavicle. That's good. Like high, yeah.
The right size is going to be more support. It would like sit right here. Yeah, it's about this.
It does. Yeah, that's what I'm liking how this is like.
And of course, more support there.
Oh.
The corset back is beautiful.
Sorry.
So it is super stunning.
I think I would want the sleeves a bit thicker.
So what they could do with this as well, which is quite stunning, and as they, because you definitely need a hem, so they can take some of the tulle off the bottom and do it to where you can have a little bit of a thicker sleeve and put this on the top of it, which is quite stunning, and that looks pretty remarkable.
Oh wait, it looks so
I'm going to let this go now that it's a little...
Oh, I like that.
You look so pretty.
So now with the veil, how are you feeling?
I think this is so sweet. I like it.
Oh, but even the back, it looks really cute. So no arms, how do you feel? Ooh, slit.
I like the legs. And then they could cover this part so it's not hard.
Mm-hmm.
The seams in the window. We can cover it. Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
I like this one. This one also has the slit.
She said legs. Oh, that does.
Oh, thank you.
That does look really pretty, actually.
I like this.
The other veil. I think they do. I like this veil. I also like the other veil too. I don't know if I have a preference. I'll try it also.
Oh wow. Hold on, I'm gonna back up. Oh wow. Oh, this one's actually super pretty.
A little. I think it could be tighter.
Oh, that's super pretty. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Oh, she looks so pretty. What the heck? Whoa. Very. Oh, I love the neck. The neck is so cool, but that's just me.
I feel like the corpse bride.
Corpse bride? Yeah.
I think this one. Yeah, this is definitely.
So quick recap for David's bridal. This was the first dress I tried on. I think the color of this dress was not flattering on my skin tone, and the fact that there was no detailing really of the dress, like just a plain satin dress, I don't think it fit the vibe of our whimsical forest wedding. So this was an easy no. The second dress I wanted to love, but the truth is this just looks so frumpy on me. Like there's really no other way to explain it. This looks so frumpy on me. This third dress, I felt like we were getting maybe a little somewhere. Like we were kind of in the ballpark of what I was maybe looking for, but I think because it didn't fit me properly, I just felt so fat in it that I couldn't get myself to like it. Same with dress number 3, although this one is pretty similar to the last dress, but this one had a kind of a champagne layer underneath, so the color of the dress was a little bit darker than like a pure white, and so I do think this one was my favorite out of the bunch. And then when they put the faux sleeves on, I honestly think I could have really fallen in love with this dress, and if it fit me properly, who knows, I could have very well said yes to this dress. But again, it fits so big and I really in the moment couldn't envision it, so I said no. And then this last one, the truth is I love this neck detailing, and I wanted to try more dresses like that because you guys know I don't like showing cleavage, so this sort of like high neckline was my ideal choice. But this particular style was just so like grandma's tablecloth. Like I felt like the corpse bride, I felt like really old in this one, so this was a hard pass, but I did really love the high neckline, the lace detailing, and the sleeves. So our next appointment was at a cute little boutique called Full Moon Bridal, and honestly, I love this shop so much. We didn't get much footage because, as you can see, my camera was freaking out, so I'm just gonna go through the pictures of the dresses I tried on this first day. And it's funny because I actually had the opposite problem at this place. Instead of the dresses fitting me way too big, the dresses were actually way too small, but I was able to envision the dresses so much better. So like, even though they were way too small for me, they couldn't zip all the way, I already felt more beautiful in these dresses than the ones I did at David's Bridal. What I loved most about Full Moon Bridal is that you're working directly with the designer of these dresses, and she will customize any little bit and piece of the dress to make it perfect for you. And she was just so knowledgeable and accommodating, and I really wanted to get a dress from her because she was amazing and her dresses were just so magical and beautiful. But as soon as I walked in, she knew exactly what size I was. Like, she just had an eye. She didn't even need to take my measurements. She just like knew my size right away. And then second, she's like, based on your face, you're very cutesy. So I can tell that you're gonna want something very romantic and fairy tale and princessy. You're not gonna want this sexy va-va-voom. And I'm like, exactly, like you get me. Like, I really felt like she understood me. So she grabbed a dress instantly. She's like, I know this one is for you. And like, it was the one that I was torn between. Like, this was the top choice for me. I loved this dress so much. Obviously, there were elements I wanted to change. The sleeve at first was too thin, but she grabbed some tulle and she's like, I can do this to make it fuller. And it's like exactly the kind of coverage and style I was looking for on the sleeve. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. And then the second thing, obviously I would get some covering on the cleavage area because that's way too much for me. And that was really the only alterations, and then hemming, of course, but that would really be the only things I would change about this dress. I thought it was so beautiful. I felt so pretty in it and I absolutely loved it. And then they even put a veil on me and I just thought, oh, this is so beautiful. She did pull some other dresses for me to try just to kind of rule out the style. So she put me in a mermaid style dress. I literally tried that on and 2 seconds I was out of it because that was terrible on me. Then she grabbed this like ball gown princessy dress, which was really pretty, but it was more white, which I didn't think is flattering on me. And I just felt like this style, it didn't feel like me. But we were able to try like with the long sleeves, which I thought was really pretty, but this just didn't feel like me. Then the next dress she had me try on was similar to the first one, but it had more like, I don't know how to describe it, but like the front part looked more like a corset. So it was like princessy and romantic, but a little too sexy in my opinion. And she even knew that too. She's like, I'll have you try this, but I think it's gonna be too sexy for you. And honestly, it was. Like, I would not feel comfortable walking down the aisle in something that is shaped like a bra and like a corset. Like, I wouldn't have felt comfortable in that, but it was really pretty, and I think the tone of this dress was really flattering on my skin tone. And then lastly, she put me back into the first dress, and I just couldn't stop smiling. Like, yes, my boobs were too showing, and we needed a little more coverage on the arms, but I thought this dress could be the one. I loved it so much, and even my sisters and my mom, they were like, I think this is the one. And we were like, let's like sleep on it, like let's take our pictures, and then we'll come back and like revisit this if it really is the one. Come back tomorrow for part 2.
Baby, and now